From a rough childhood,
I guess I grew up with a chip on my shoulder, as sometimes they led into violence and stuff like that.
to an entrepreneur.
I was motivated to get in the vending machine business for a few years because I was actually looking into small startups.
Meet Malik Jamal.
My name is Malik Branford. I'm 27 years old. I'm the founder and director of N&M Snack Inc., a vending machine corporation. We currently have 16 machines, some in Ontario and some in Quebec. I was initially inspired to become an entrepreneur by both my grandmothers because they're both entrepreneurs, and as well as my mother.
But as any entrepreneur, his journey was never easy.
I was born in Toronto, Ontario. My parents got divorced when I was young, so I went back to my home country, St. Lucia, with my father, and I stayed out there with also my grandparents from both sides of the family. I got to experience life over there. It was way different from living in Toronto. Like, living conditions were a little bit rougher and stuff like that. So I really got to experience what it was like to not really have much. I came back to Toronto when I was about 7, 8 years old. I grew up with my single mother for the most part. I moved around a lot as a kid, so I really didn't develop a lot of relationships till later in my life. And by the time I went to high school, I guess I grew up with a chip on my shoulder. I was a very angry person, got into a lot of altercations for fighting. I got suspended a lot. And some of those things trickled up into my early adult life, just like fighting and stuff like that, and just altercations with people. Sometimes they led into violence and stuff like that. Just basically dealing with my anger. I was on house arrest for a few years, and I also did 16 months. In those hard moments, I felt like worthless, felt like nobody cared, or pretty much just unproductive. And I'm usually a very productive person, so being unproductive kind of leads me down a different path. It affected my family. It caused problems in the house and stuff like that. I think it just come from not having a proper male figure in my life. I didn't really spend much time with my dad growing up, so I didn't really have any male figures. It was just basically me and my mom, or me and my grandmas, or my aunties. Like, I pretty much grew up with females, so yeah. No parent wants to see their kid get in trouble. Lost a lot of friends, a lot of lonely nights, and stuff like that. And that's basically why I just had to start putting things together, because I felt like my life was passing me by at a young age. So I just wanted to take things more seriously and take a hold of my future. But in the end, I think it was all worth it, because sometimes in order to grow, you have to let go of certain things.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video. And you know what time is it? It's time for some facts. Can this business make you a millionaire?
Yes, I think you could. It's just you would need a lot of machines, so you would have to be able to weather the storm and basically be able to set it in a way where it's a system.
How do you find the best locations?
Well, we partner up with a couple vending machine locators, and basically that's their job, to find high traffic locations.
What are the best vending machine products to sell?
Well, basically, the products can be different. It basically just have to be on what kind of people you have in there. I would suggest making a survey so you know what they like, and we'll go with that.
How much does a vending machine cost?
If it was just a pop machine, you could probably get one for $500. But if it was a combo machine, depending on the size, it would be starting from anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000, $5,000, depending on the size of the machine.
Which type of machine do you recommend?
Well, I would recommend a combo machine that basically could take everything from chips to chocolate bars to pops and drinks. That way you have all the items and not just like pops or something. And then that way you could cater to everybody.
How often should the machines be serviced?
This one, not as often. I try to do it once every 2 to 3 weeks.
How much it costs to service the machines?
I like to fill them up before they're empty, so anywhere between $100 to $200.
How much do you need to start?
It depends on how much machines you're gonna start with. If you're gonna start with one, then you need at least a couple grand to buy the machine. If you're buying it with a location, then yeah, you should need at least anywhere from 2 to 3 grand. And then you should also have at least a bit saved up so you could always keep the machine full.
Do you need any special license or permit?
You just need to have a registered business, and you should be good from there.
Are there any risks?
And there's risk in all kinds of businesses. You could lose locations, customers could not be happy with you, you could also lose sales. Products like food and stuff, they get expired too as well. So if people aren't buying things fast enough, then you just have a bunch of expired things in your machine, and that's not good.
Is it profitable?
Yeah, it's profitable as long as you service it correctly, depending on your size of your machine. If it's a combo machine and the location is decent, then you should be looking at anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a month.
What's your favorite part of the business?
My favorite part of this business is just keeping it full and collecting the money.
And how do you feel now?
I feel great. I feel good. The entrepreneur journey is a challenging one, but like I enjoy what I do, so it's about the journey. It's not really about the end goal for me. So,
Any tips for entrepreneurs?
it would just be to face your challenges and don't ever give up, because most of the successful entrepreneurs in this world basically have faced their challenges, and the reason that they are where they are today is because they didn't give up and they didn't let their challenges break them. So I would advise other entrepreneurs to do the same. And that's about it.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. And if you really like this type of content, please comment below and let me know which other types of business would you like to know or other entrepreneurs you would like to meet. And remember, failure is just another step to success.